Hello, welcome to TO Markets price action analysis on US oil. Now that the OPEC Plus meetings have started, it's time to look at the price action in WTI Crude. And as you know, the price has rallied strongly lately, and recently there's been some softness in the price. So is it time for a pullback? Here are the markets that have moved to our target zones lately. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you stay up to date with all the new videos and don't miss out of any of the great moves. And also, you might want to consider the fact that we don't provide investment advice. And you only should watch this video if you agree with this disclaimer and you agree with the fact that we only provide you with educational and marketing material. So, OPEC Plus meeting has started today, and the cartel was due to increase production by 2 million barrels per day from January, but now obviously the rising COVID cases globally has created some caution in the ranks of the OPEC cartel. They basically have two options that they are discussing according to the news sources, and the first one is that they extend the current production cuts for another 3 to 4 months, or the other option is that they gradually increase production starting from January. And I think that because these countries need the money, they are likely to choose the latter option. But obviously, it's highly important to follow the news flow and commentary from the OPEC meetings, and then we are ready to trade. But obviously, we need to know also where the key levels are and what's happening with the price action. So let's go and see the chart. Okay, the price of oil has rallied strongly throughout the month of November, based on the fact that we've had so many positive news from vaccination news, really. And now the price has lost some momentum. On Friday, the market put in place a lower high, and the price has retraced back to this 23.6 Fibonacci retracement and is hovering thereabout. And I think this indecisive price action is really related to the fact that the traders are waiting for the OPEC to give us some news, to give us some direction and guidance on what they will do with those production cuts. Are they phased out, or will they continue them? And if there is any disunity among the cartel members, obviously the more supply, the prices should come lower, and this is basically the law of supply and demand in action there. But let's take a look at these levels. I think that it's highly interesting that, okay, if the market now creates a lower high, it's more likely to break this support area here, which has been, by the way, penetrated a couple of times already, so it's weakened. And now if we create a lower high and then come down to test these levels again, it's more likely that the price will break the rising trend line also. Obviously, I don't promise that it will happen, but it's more likely, it's more probable. Now, if we look at the daily picture, we have a very important level here, a level that used to hold the price down. And if we basically look at what other levels we have nearby, there is this high, and basically, let's go to 2-hour chart again. This latter level that I was referring to, it is basically very close to 50% Fibonacci retracement level. So the ever so important 50% level is nearby, and if the market retraces to the other 43.74 previous high, now the penetrated resistance, we get very close to 38.2 Fibonacci retracement. So let's trade what we can see, how the news impact the price, not our convictions, but just believe what the price says and follow and trade accordingly. So I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Until then, trade safe.